welcome MI students for our Soonung class today. It's not actually a Soonung class, but we are going to have what? We're going to have words. But first, I have task for you, a quiz. Now, what do you think or what is this in English? This one. This is what? T-O-F-U. So we say tofu. This is called tofu in English. Okay, do you like it? I hope so. Okay, now let's go. We will study the words and expressions. So, number one, let's have this one. Represent. Everybody say represent. Very good. So, represent has three meanings here, but I also prepared two examples here. Number one, for example, Mr. Kim will represent Korea at the international meeting or ceremony. I think it's just meeting is okay. Understood? Very good. One more time. Mr. Kim will represent Korea at the international meeting. Now, represent here means what? Mr. Kim will be attending the meeting on behalf of Korea. Got it? Number two, to give your opinion. Also, this is another expression. For example, the senior students represent the voice of the whole school. So in this case, example, senior students are 2 or 3 students. Got it? And then these 3 people are trying to represent more students. More students. Okay? So, there are more students here. They will just be the representative. So, we call represent. Got it? Very good. One more time. What is it? Represent. Represent. Very good. Guys, I'm going to give you a homework after these expressions. Next, let's go for number 2. Astonishing. Let's go for astonishing. Everybody say astonishing. What? It's also called surprising, another expression. Now, for example, number 1. He was running with astonishing speed. Wow, amazing speed, right? Or surprising speed. Do you understand? Wow, that's astonishing. I was so surprised. Very good. And number 2 expression, it's astonishing how they plant vegetables. Example, in China, they plant vegetables using example machine, right? They use the machine to plant vegetables. So, what is it? It is astonishing. Astonishing. Got it, guys? Perfect. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask your teacher anyway. What is the meaning of astonishing again? We can say surprising or amazing. Okay, surprising or amazing. Next, let's go for number 3. Turnaround. Turnaround could have a lot of meaning, but in this case, I gave you 2 examples. Number 1, an important change in a situation that caused it to improve. Got it? First, there is a change in situation and it became or it helps improve the situation. Number 1, there was a big turnaround in terms of politics. For example, the politics before was very, very dirty, or it was very, very chaotic, or it's very a headache. It's a big problem. But there was a turnaround, big turnaround. Got it? There was a big turnaround. So, after that, it improved. It improved the politics. Got it? Next, letter B. It is the meaning of the time that it takes a company or an institution to complete a process. So, for example, finally, after a year of negotiation, we can finally reach the turnaround of the company. One more time. Sorry. One more time, everybody. Let's read together. Ho. Finally, after a year of negotiation, you know the meaning of negotiation, right? We can finally reach the turnaround. What is the turnaround? The time to complete the process or the finishing of the company. So, we can build the company or we can start making the company. Understood, students? Very good. Number 4. Let's go for here. Infectious disease. Infectious disease. What is it? Okay, so it is easily or it can be easily transferred to other people. For example, be careful of infectious diseases that are moving around the city. For example, guys, when you before a long time, I think in Korea we had this I don't know the virus, but it is from Saudi Arabia. It's from the donkey or from the camel. Yeah, so if you cough, you can give it to other people. It's infectious. Got it? So you have to be careful. Number 5, strike down. Okay, strike down, guys, has two meanings, and I'm going to teach you what are the two meanings. Okay? Number 1, to make someone die. Become so ill. Ill is very, very sick that they can no longer live a normal life. They can live a longer life anymore. Got it? Very good. For example, he was struck down by cancer. Here, because of the cancer, they died or they become very, very sick that they can live a normal life. Struck down. Struck down usually by a disease. Struck down by polio. Struck down by what else? What are other diseases, guys? HIV, for example. So scary, right? I think so. Next, let's go for the number 2 meaning. What is the number 2 meaning, guys? It means to hit someone with enough force to make them fall down. Okay? To hit someone with enough force or a very, very strong force. Got it? To make them fall down. For example, the boxer struck his competitor down. It was a knockout. Guys, you know KO, right? KO is knockout. So, the winner was the boxer. Got it? Okay, let's read one more time. Here. The boxer struck his competitor down. It was a knockout. So, the competitor, what? Like this. He fell down on the floor and the boxer is here. Yeah, I am the winner. Got it? And this is his gloves. Very good. Next, let's go for number 6. Oh, I'm sorry. There's also another in struck down. It also means if a judge or a court strikes down a law, they officially end it. Okay? If the judge or the law strikes down a law or example, a rule, they end it. For example, the city mayor will strike down the law against jaywalking. Now, in this case, jaywalking means what? To cross the road illegally. Sometimes it is still red. For example, it is still red here, right? There are 3. It is still red, but you already crossed. It is called jaywalking. So the city mayor will strike down the law or it will end the law against what? Jaywalking. So everybody can cross anytime. But this is just my example. This is not real, okay? Next, let's go for number 6. Investment. Everybody say investment. Very good. Investment. Here, the investment is expected to increase in response to the growth in the number of factories. One more time. The investment is expected to increase where? In response to the growth in the number of factories. Now, there was a growth in the number of factories. It means the number became high. So, what happened? The investment is expected to what? Go high also. Got it? Perfect. Now let's go for number 7. Number 7, okay? Number 7 is waterworks. Everybody say waterworks. Waterworks. Example number 1, a system for storing and cleaning water and supplying it to the community. Got it? For example, the village is complaining about the work done at waterworks. The water is just so dirty. One more time. The village is complaining about the work done at waterworks. The water is just so dirty. Waterworks. Next. Very good. Number 8. Let's go to number 8. What is number 8, guys? Yellow fever. What is yellow fever? Number 1. In areas where there are a lot of mosquitoes, yellow fever is a widespread disease. Widespread means what? It is everywhere. The disease is everywhere. Got it? Okay, let's read one more time. In areas where there are a lot of mosquitoes. You know mosquitoes, right? Yellow fever is a widespread disease. Got it? So you have to be careful. Got it? Very good. Now, perfect. Let's go to number 9. Policing. Policing. Guys, what is this one? Police, right? Police. It means how people put the police there and the safety is there. So example here, the control of an area or a problem by a police. How the police control the area or the problem. Example, I salute the organization with the safety and policing during the event. Oh my God, why are they not on the same level or the same line? One more time, everybody. I salute the organizations with the safety and policing during the event. So during the event, there was a lot of police and safety. So everybody was safe. Very good. Next, let's go for number 10. Mass. Here, mass. Mass has 3 meanings here, but number 1 and 2 first. A large quantity of number. It means big in number. Too much. Many, many. He was surprised at the mass consumption of water in the area. What is it? Mass consumption. Consumption is what? Use. It means there was a big use of water in the area. It means people always try to take a shower maybe in the tub. Very good. And number 2, a lump or amount of a substance that does not have a clear or definite shape. So sometimes, guys, we don't know. You cannot say a bag of. You cannot say a bag of potatoes. It's possible, right? Very good. What about this one? A group of people. So there are a lot of people. It's a group. But what about clouds? How do you say this? A group of clouds? But you don't know. It looks like a clouds. They also look like a smoke. In this case, you use mass. Mass. It's a group of substance. Do you understand? Okay, a lump. Okay, or amount of substance that does not have a clear or definite shape. You don't know what it is exactly. Example, I saw a mass of dark clouds in the sky and I got scared. Got it? Mass of dark clouds. Very good. It means, wow, there's too much. And C and D. A large crowd of people. It also means what? A large crowd of people. For example, how can we feed a big massive crowd at the party? A big mass, a large crowd of people at the party. Understood, guys? Right, exactly. So the letter D is the main religious ceremony of the Roman Catholic. Guys, if you are a Roman Catholic, or what do you call that in Korean? I think it's Sundang. Yeah, I'm not sure. But if you're a Sundang, you say Misa or Mass in English. Mass. Example, the family goes to the Mass every Sunday. One more time. The family goes to the Mass every Sunday. Perfect. Now let's go for number 11. Number 11 is what? Vigorous. Vigorous. Okay. What is the meaning of vigorous? Full of energy, enthusiasm, or determination. For example, we need to think of a vigorous plan. Vigorous plan for... Oh, sorry. I think my sentence is wrong. It means to attract. Understood? One more time. We need to think of a vigorous plan to attract customers. We need what? Full of energy, enthusiasm. It means plan. The plan is full of enthusiasm. Next, B is strong, active, or healthy. For example, when I was young and vigorous, I used to go to the club every weekend. What? One more time. When I was young and vigorous, I used to go to the club every weekend. Understood, students? Perfect. Now let's go for number 12. Number 12 is sector. Sector. What is sector, guys? It means a part of a country's economic and business activity. Got it? Sector. For example, the economic sector of the government is having a pretty big problem with the country's budget. Budget, guys. Budget. It means how they spend the money, right? Understood? Okay, one more time. Let's go. Here. a part of a country's economic or business activity. So the example here is, the economic sector of the government is having a big problem with the country's budget. They have a problem with what? Country's budget. Very good. Perfect. Now let's go for B. B. Here. A group that is part of a larger group. It is a part of a larger group. For example, the quality sector of the factory is preparing, oh, it's not enough. What is it? Preparing for what? Preparing for more products to review. So what sector is it? The quality sector. You know, the sector or the part where they usually check the quality of the product. It is the quality sector of the factory. Got it? They're preparing what? To review or preparing for more products to review. Very good. Now, and the last word for this Soonung Words -1 is rural. Rural or rural. Got it? Rural. For example, what is it? Let's go. Here, I always loved to live in rural areas. Rural areas because I hate the noise. I hate the noise actually. Where is the noise, guys? The noise is from where? The urban. Urban is the city area and the rural is in the countryside. Understood? Perfect. Now, I hope everybody has seen or studied well because I'm going to give you your homework. Okay, now guys, your homework will be you have to make one example for each words or one sentence. Example means sentence, okay? You have to make an example sentence for each word. Number 1, represent. Number 2, rural. Number 3, strike down. And number 4, astonishing. Astonishing. So guys, your teacher is gonna check these homework tomorrow. Bye.